Alright, welcome back. Today we are going to be going over some new changes to Splunk education as it relates to Fundamentals 1 and Fundamentals 2. I've been trying to decipher Splunk's latest changes and trying to figure out what's kind of the equivalent to the old school Funds 1 and Funds 2, and I think I finally got it figured out. So, let's dive in. First, if you try and search for Splunk Fundamentals 1 or Fundamentals 2, you'll notice that they've been, discontinued, and they've made a lot of changes to their education, so these are no longer available or offered. I'm a boomer, so I'm used to getting the Funds 1 and Funds 2 PDF, and Funds 1 being free, and then you paid $2,000 for Funds 2 for that slide deck, and then those together kind of made up your power user exam. But yeah, Splunk's making a lot of changes, and if you try and search for Funds 1 and Funds 2, they're going to be discontinued, and they're going to refer you to their single subject courses or their handbook to try and figure out your best learning path. So if we check out some of the delivery methods that they're doing, a lot of them are still similar, but these are all the ways that they are now offering the courses. You're going to have your self-paced and e-learning courses. You're going to have public courses, and then your WebEx hosted private courses, and your instructor-led on-site or virtual through WebEx. So a lot of the same there, but they've definitely upped the number of free e-learning content available on their website for labs, quizzes, etc. Going over some of the free courses that they now offer, there is a lot. So free e-learning, a lot of this came from Fundamentals 1 and 2, but all of these are e-learnings that you can register for just with your Splunk account, and boom, have them for free, so you don't have to pay anything. They also offer free use case videos for their detections that they offer, which is great, and that one right there I would definitely check out, the regex overview. And they also offer some walkthroughs for their other platforms and premium apps. But here is where they're really making the big changes. So instead of Funds 1 and Funds 2, you get your slide deck. They're now letting you figure out what path is best for you. They're calling it the Fast Start training plans, and you get to pick which training plan best fits the kind of role you're going to have in Splunk. So if you're going to be a front-end user, well, maybe you do the Search Expert Fast Start training plan. Or maybe if you're going to be a SOC analyst, you can pick the SOC analyst training plan. Or if you're going to be a SOC admin, those training plans gear towards enterprise security and data models and acceleration and correlation searches, etc. So this video is really about figuring out what's the equivalent of Funds 1 and Funds 2. So here we have that. This right here is where they start with their foundation Fast Start. This one, I don't understand why it's $500, because it's self-paced and an e-learning, and the courses that are offered in this are What is Splunk, Intro to Splunk, Using Fields, and Visualizations. And if you go over to their free e-learning, those are all covered right here for free. So I'm not sure why this one is charged at $500, but maybe if you want to take it, you can, but I would definitely start with the free videos and roll from there. Then to kind of cover the rest of what you need for Fundamentals 1 and 2, it's split between these two, and Search Expert is going to have the biggest difference between these two is instructor-led versus self-paced. So for Search Expert, it's going to cover working with time, stats command, comparing values, modifying your results, lookups and subsearches, and correlation analysis. Whereas Power User is going to cover everything in Search Expert minus the lookups and subsearches, but also cover knowledge objects, field extractions, and data models. So this one is $1,000 more, and I think that's because it's instructor-led, and you're going to cover a bit more commands. But this one has more content, except for it doesn't have the lookups and subsearches, but it's also e-learning and $2,000. So this one will cover the rest of what you need for Funds 1 and Funds 2 from the old school way, and get you ready for the power user exam. So if it were up to me, I would definitely choose the power user fast start for 2000 and cover my bases of Fund 1 and Funds 2 and combine it with the free e-learning, and that's probably going to be your best bet for the equivalent. If you're a team or a company and you have an education kind of bundle with Splunk, maybe you do the instructor-led training and get all your people through it as fast as possible, and you have that resource there to kind of answer questions. But I hope this went over and clarified some of the changes that Splunk has made to Funds 1 and Funds 2, and where to get started.